Yeah, it stayed more north. But this is Andrew Mercado from Mercado Media. Hi, everybody. Been live. Another Saturday. Comment where you guys are tuned in from. This is St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm from White Bear Lake, Minnesota. But where you guys tuned in from? Comment that in the chat. No, this is a Line 3 protest. It's in the description. I've just covered a few different protests all in one day, kind of like I did last year. Last year, I think I would average like 3 or 4 different types of protests or messages or different political ideologies in the same day. So this is like an old regular day for me, but I haven't done it in a while. Hi from Connecticut. Hello. Ohio. I'm gonna enjoy my Saturday night. Saturday nights are my off time now. I used to stream video games Saturday night, but I'm gonna chill. Probably have a drink or two after this one. It got a little hectic here for a while, y'all. You'll have to go back and watch the stream, but the protesters held firm on their line, and the police came up to the line and pushed the protesters back. Got a little testy here for a little bit. North Carolina. North Central Wisconsin. Wisconsin. North Carolina. North Dakota. So those, again, I've explained, so those, what most use those for is you hold it across your chest and a police line, law enforcement line, and then you use that baton to like push at the, I can't really do it with one hand, but like pretend this is the baton, the mic, you use it and you push it towards the group. So you're not, I mean, I've seen some swing the club, you know, but majority that I've seen have used it to push. You use the baton to push back the crowd, whatever crowd is being instructed to fall back or move. Phoenix, Arizona. Pennsylvania's tuned in. Kansas City. California. Arizona. Red Lake, Minnesota. Rhode Island. Northeast Illinois, just south of Kenosha. Many of the protesters being dragged, not walking on their own free will, so they will be dragged or carried onto the bus or to where they need to be placed based upon law enforcement direction. Cloquet, Minnesota. Hey from Detroit. Tuning in from St. Paul. Now I'll probably have a drink with Sophie tonight, but if you guys would like to, you can become a supporter of Mercado Media. $4.99 a month at the bottom, guys. Helps us carry on the media dream, continue providing live stream coverage, get new equipment. Thanks to all of our supporters. I don't drop Cash App or anything like that anymore. Nearly a year. But that supporter option is all we need to continue going. Plus, the cost of becoming a supporter would be less than a drink anyways. Phoenix, Arizona. Some in the chat have started already. So just the final arrests being made from the protest. That's why there's a lot of standing. The DNR on the eastern side of Summit have their police line. On Summit and Chatsworth. Southwest Florida. This group was protesting the pipeline in northern Minnesota. This protest group, also known as the Water Protectors. All right, this is from I'm going to read off what is Line 3. Line 3 is a proposed pipeline expansion to bring nearly 1 million barrels of tar sands per day from Alberta, Canada to Superior, Wisconsin. It was proposed in 2014 by Enbridge, a Canadian pipeline company responsible for the largest inland oil spill in the United States. Enbridge seeks to build a new pipeline corridor through untouched wetlands and the treaty territory of the Anishinaabe peoples through the Mississippi River headwaters to the shore of Lake Superior. No problem. So what are tar sands? So tar sands, so like oil sands. Oil sands, tar sands, crude. Bitumen, again, I didn't pay attention in earth science, guys. So I'm reading all of this. I'm not reporting, just saying this from memory. I sucked at earth science. By Tom, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that, or a type of unconventional petroleum deposit. Oil sands are either loose sands or partially consolidated sandstone containing a naturally occurring mixture of sand, clay, and water soaked with bitumen, a dense and extremely viscous form of petroleum. So tar sands are petroleum filled like oil sands. Again, I would tune into Unicorn Ride if I were you guys on this. They've been doing an excellent job in the education of Line 3. There's been protests happening all year and beyond. Even back to 2014, protests have been happening. Yep, this info is all on the Stop Line 3 website.
Assassination of character is what we suffering from. Killing way when they paint them pictures of us. The art is looking different, but they seem to use the same brush. Stole our fucking culture and traded for big bucks. They slick my sand you look at anything like me, they coming quick with the white paint. Wash our coaches away with the tidal wave. Dang, hoping for some brighter days. Honestly, starting to sound like a waste. They wanna push us around, they thinking we're just late. Look, at this point, I might fuck around and walk away. Make it sound like a cake, shake the ground with the bass, aiming down at your face with the power of the gang. This one goes out to all the black and brown faces that they appropriate and face it. All the creations you claiming, because we never escape from our coaches and our conversations getting taken just to get a face it by Caucasians when they famous. Y'all ain't create shit. Stolen land, stolen art, stolen everything. Y'all wanna come over here with some buckets of paint? Nah. We don't play that. Y'all better stay back. Look. Hey, it took my canvas and dumped a bunch of white paint. Dang, so this land. Now y'all celebrate Columbus Day. Wait, wonder what they have in store. I advise strengthen your hold if you look at anything like me. They coming quick with the white paint. Wash our coaches away with the tidal wave. Dang, open for some brighter days. Honestly, starting to sound like a wave. They wanna push us around. They hoping we just lay. Nah, we won't. Yeah. Yeah, my name is Refugio. R.I.P. Kevin Peterson.
Well, he is young, brown, and angry.
No.
Taking 6,000 steps today.
Yo, shout out Refugio.
Not bad, not bad. Not bad.
That's pretty dope.
From those stairs that you're talking
That
about?
guy actually hit me up
Today.
to help with the protest or
I didn't
do
want
whatever he could to show up.
It's
And so I was like,
Oh, duh.
I need a couple extra hands at the last minute. A couple people had the COVID exposure and couldn't make it, so I go and go to his Instagram page and look, and I find that last song on there, and I was like, hey, why don't you come rock? I hope you kind of know. I feel like you got the right kind of music for this day, so I appreciate that. We have one more performer in there. We're gonna hit these streets, all right? So this next performer up, they go by King, and this is a person that was recommended by Mike Crenshaw, who's a very good friend of mine, an excellent artist. So I want you guys to give him a chance and give him your ears. It's your time.
Hey, how are you? Okay. My legs are dead, like, just from, like, sitting on them. It's just hard to sit when you're wearing a dress. Can't do it. Like, you can only sit, like, one way when you're wearing a dress on the ground. My legs have, like, crossed. Everybody, thanks for joining us and hanging out with me. He does here in Vancouver. Stand back.
I said, look, we got the power.
That's not the Cheryl that you're thinking of.
No names for that. No.
I don't think.
We got the power of blacks, the power is back. It really with no names for that. Look.
Yeah, you're right, Lemon.
We got privileged kinds. We wishing we had some times while we out of our mind. They just killing like it's nothing to mind. Now I got time, I mean it's my time. I'm showing you how to shine. Let's be in our prime, living life in the line. I'm a god, you a god. Let's do that dance one more time. Huh? What? Said I'm a god, you a god. Let's do that dance one more time. Because what?
Yo, we jaded as fuck, tired of struggle, trying to make it work your hardest with work. Yo, we jaded as fuck, turning to evil men, actually conspiracy as what? Yo, we just hated as fuck, and we just trying to live our life, we ain't asked for this fuck.
Damn, I got in the crash, and I damn near lost my life. Had a flash through the past, but one day I just fucking hope to be high on my ass. And I ain't talking about no drugs if you know how I jazz. So fucking tired of this system. Continue cry while they laugh. Ain't nobody
hardcore music
help.
critic
We
here.
got the heels on our back. Ain't no cards that's right, that's dealt. So we look for a match. Who the fuck around that felt? All our ancestors lack. Huh? That's why I'm saying, yeah, we jaded as fuck. Ain't never giving too much credit. We deserve more than much, but we ain't asking for nothing. Benefit when all you lose, so you turn on the sun. How the fuck you hit and snooze like you ain't missing none? Gotta get it, no pick and choose. We been slaving for nothing, and we ain't slaving for nothing. Look, some could say we the past in the past, and I feel you, but it's a present from past. We can't prosper to
got
brighter
it,
days
Russian
if we
Bob?
survive it to last. Fuck the critics that's in your way, we way stronger than math. We the people all in, that's one. All we ever had. Don't fight it, put down your gun. Remain in your bag. Climb mountains that ain't begun. Recreate your stand. You the man or the one. Open doors for a brand. My mean is build and move, no trip. Gotta have some left when ain't no givers from heat.
Oh, yeah,
Make your moves
I
and
see them.
seize. Always bless your sneeze. Give your body in, your soul to that nature ease. So we won't have love. Yeah, we jaded as fuck. Got the frequency to make it. Yeah, we going all up. No room for backtracking.
His personal house. This is the state mansion for whoever is the governor. And so many protests are held out here. I've lost track of how many I've covered. Different types of protests. Right wing, left wing, social issues, and beyond. Outside of this mansion. We can confirm we have seen the governor's dogs more than the governor outside at these protests. The governor's dogs do make an appearance, but the governor has yet to make an appearance. Like again, so just for the sake of transparency, like I said, some protesters are dragged and carried onto the bus, some walk on their own free will. Like that one. And this one. If they don't walk on their own free will, they do get dragged or carried. Got another, I'm not sure what this is, a state trooper and another coach bus. So we got a van that was carrying more state troopers, and now a coach bus just rolled up. One state trooper getting off. I'm going to assume that this bus, or one of these two buses, are for the DNR, or for the law enforcement that's out here. This was a water protest, yes. Line 3 protest. Under 10 protesters left here, guys, to be placed onto the bus. The perimeter being secured, so this protester walking to the bus. What I would assume father-daughter, but you never know these days, so they're gonna walk to the bus. And then the final 3-4 protesters here. We'll find out more where they get taken to, how many arrests are made. I'm sure there will be a statement from St. Paul Police or the state troopers. Just keep an eye out for that on the arrest numbers. Unlawful assembly was declared. When an unlawful assembly gets declared, again, this is just speaking from experience, not speaking in favor of unlawful assemblies or not, just saying when an unlawful assembly gets declared, that then they usually, whoever is the recipient of an unlawful assembly, it depends on the agency, but traditionally, like, you get 20 minutes, sometimes 40 in some other cases, before arrests are made and moves are made. But when that, it's hard to hear sometimes, but when that LRAD does make its announcements, whether that it can be heard or not, I don't think it matters if it's heard, but as long as the commands are given, they can then move in and make arrests, as long as that unlawful assembly has been declared. Unlawful gathering, unlawful assembly, and that was declared. Is there a difference in the buses? That looks... I see. This looks like a jail bus. They got the... I can't obviously get... This bus is a different bus. No, that's not a bus taking them to Disney. So this bus, all right, so now things are becoming a little clearer for me. So this bus, highly likely, whoever was taking on these ones, these white buses, catch and release. They might not have enough room too, but this is, that's the jail bus. I apologize.
Sorry.
No problem. So everybody that was on the white bus has been taken off that white bus and is being placed onto the Greyhound. So those protesters were taken off of this white bus that others were placed on and have already left. Placed onto this larger Greyhound. And just by looking in there, it doesn't look like it's a civilian normal bus. It looks like a bus transport to jail. Civilian normal bus. It looks like a bus
built his campaign on this idea that no pipelines can go through Minnesota. And yet here we are, the project almost 90% complete. The demands of those that locked to the gate were pretty simple. They just wanted to have a conversation, that's all. One conversation, somebody could have called, he could have called somebody. That probably would have been okay. But there was no response, no answer. And so here we are. A few hours later, we're looking at upwards of 50 arrests. This is day 4 of like a long string of days of ceremony trying to urge Tim Walz to answer. 256 miles.
Say I. Say I know. Say I know. Say I know that we will win. Say I know that we will win. Say I know that we will win.
I lost my streaming protest buddy.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Hey, Kevin Peterson. KP Jr. KP Jr. Miss you, Jr. Rest in peace. Say I. Say I know. I know that
Stop
we
water.
will win.
Stop water. Like stop flooding, I think.
Say I know! Say I know that we will win! Give me a B! B, I got your B, I got your B! Give me an L! Give me an M! What does that spell? What does that spell? Give me a B! Give me an L! Give me an M! What does that spell?
I don't have time to hydrate right now, but
What does that spell?
I don't know. I'm at
Give me a B!
I got your B, I got your B.
Give me an L! Give me an M!
Braxton, do something funny. Braxton, do something funny.
What does that spell? What does that spell?
I'm trying to
Say his name! Kevin Peterson!
trying to pay somebody to buy me coffee.
Say his name! Say his name!
Okay.
Say his name!
I'll give you
Say it louder!
$50
Say his name! Say his name! Who they murder? Who they murder? Say his name! What's his name? What's his name? Say his name! Say his name! Scream his name! Kevin Peterson! Kevin Peterson! Rest in power! Rest in power! Kevin Peterson! Kevin Peterson! Rest in power! Rest in power!
I have a good meme that I need to send you. Another dog meme. I almost forgot.
Everything dog related.
Yeah, every time I see something about a dog, I'm like, oh, I need to send this to Braxton.
No peace! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No justice! No
That's a tan, baby.
Can you stop the movement? Can you stop the movement? This movement is bigger than one person. But a movement
You
can
didn't take
start
that, did you, Shiloh?
one person. So we move like water. No matter what
Yeah, it's a beautiful
resistance they put in our path, we move forward.
What? No, that's not John Sullivan.
Get a picture of it.
He doesn't even look like John Sullivan.
Again?
He looks nothing like John Sullivan.
Again? Stop calling me Activist John. I am not Activist
He
John.
looks nothing like him. Oh my god. Y'all are wild.
Wild. Absolutely wild.
Hey, Greg.
Literally. Reel it in, person five. Reel it in.
Take it to the streets.
And the fact that you think that I would hang out with him, with John Sullivan.
Take it to the streets.
This is like getting pulled out of
Take it to the streets.
You ready? I mean, it makes sense why they would become friends. Have the swords.
Give me a sword.
I need a sword. Actually, I don't really want a sword. In my possession.
Why are you locking your doors? She said, for the safety of my customers. I said, well, what safety concerns do you have? Because we are clearly not a threat to you or your customers. And then, you know, she just closed the door on me. They never had any answers to us. They never want to answer to us when we are peacefully minding our business. What threat? Where do you see a threat? Nowhere around here. Nowhere around here. I see a group of people who are making a movement and making a statement, proving people like her wrong.
Yeah, I don't wake up early.
They always talk about protecting their businesses. They always talk about protecting their property. When a little white girl goes missing, not just white people go out, black people go out, brown people go out. We all go out as a part of the community. But when one of us gets laid down, where are they for our community? Where do they step up and start holding parades, start holding marches, start saying our names in these streets? They don't. They block us because they're afraid of what's going to happen. We ain't peaceful. We're non-violent. Let me say that again so you understand this. We are not peaceful. We are non-violent. But if you keep taking our children, you keep taking our sons and daughters, you keep oppressing us and putting us into positions where we cannot live,
You got it, Robert.
where we cannot breathe, then guess what? We gotta be loud. We gotta make some noise. We gotta shake up the world, right? Hold on. Once again, I want to say this so you can really understand this.
Hey, Purple Monkey.
This is a movement. A movement is not dependent upon any person. No leader holds down a movement. Not one individual. A community is a movement. One person can start that movement, can spark that movement. That's why Tupac said that. Yo, I don't need to be the flame that ignites the world, but I want to be the spark. Every one of you holds that in you to be that spark. No matter if it was Patrick Hibbins, no matter if it was Kevin Peterson Jr., no matter if it was Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Orlando Castile, Those are sparks. Those are moments that should never have had to happen. But now that they did, what the fuck we gonna do? We gonna be loud? We gonna shake up the world? I don't know about you, but I know I ain't gonna tolerate no more of this bullshit. No matter if you from my neighborhood, no matter if you across the bridge, you're a part of my community. You're a part of my people. Even if you don't look like me, you're a part of my people. Because I realize this, it's been said many times. You keep letting other people fall, soon enough it's gonna be your turn.
Well, it's not
And
quite
ain't gonna be nobody there with you. Because everybody else is gonna be gone. When I look at Kevin Peterson Jr.'s family, I recognize what this verdict, what this decision that people not from his community made. There's things that need to be done. There's policies that need to be in place. Things have to change. That's why we keep doing this. This is why we keep showing up. These cops keep killing us. So when we say no justice, no peace, we don't mean their sense of fucking justice. Because their justice ends up with our kids on the fucking ground. We want true fucking justice. So when I say this, I want to hear you mean it from the fucking bottom of your heart. No justice. No peace. 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 No justice. No peace.
Loving that style. The skirt with the jeans with the sandals. The skirt with the jeans with the sandals. Love that style. This is Vancouver, Washington, just north of Portland, Oregon. Huh? Oh, somebody asked where this was. How are people wearing sweaters and stuff? No, I said it's north of Portland. We're not in Portland anymore. Do you know when Kevin Peterson get here last year?
Sometime around now, but I don't.
But it was last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Last year, right around this time. I remember when I went out. I remember when we came out for the vigil. It was kind of cold though.
Yeah.
I think last year was colder. And there were a lot of chuds.
Yeah, there were floods and shit.
He's not coming out of his house. Who are you flipping off?
being black is beyond a blessing. And I know not one black person here would be any other race. Because I know that if anybody wants to be any other race, they would not be here marching for Kevin Peterson. We will get justice. The fight is not over yet. Just because they got a verdict doesn't mean that we got our verdict. The one that we deserve. The one that Kevin Peterson's family deserves. Not the one they want. It's not about what you want in life. You have to work. And we are working to get that justice. Cops say they have to work. No, they don't. They just have to fill out paperwork. Like one piece of paperwork that can be made up can incriminalize one person. They can say, I'm out here starting a riot, and I can be thrown in jail for the rest of my life. Just from these words that are coming out of my mouth right now, when I'm simply fighting for my life. Just like anybody else. White people say they fight for their lives with what struggle? Well, obviously everybody has to defend themselves in life, but not like we have to. People of color have to defend themselves at all costs, at all times, no matter where they are. There is no such thing as a privilege card for us. There is no such thing. People say white privilege isn't real. Yes, it is. Being able to wake up and walk your dog in the morning in your neighborhood, that's a privilege. I can't even go outside and walk my dog because white people think my dog is going to beat their dogs up, beat them up. Like,
We can't even jog.
we can't even jog. Ahmaud Arbery couldn't even go for a walk in peace without being targeted by multiple white men. He couldn't even jog.
Hey, Kimber. Hey, Rash, yes.
Antoine Gilmore! 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 Antoine Gilmore!
People are falling behind. Can we slow down just a little bit?
Fuck the police! Fuck the
Y'all, the tanks have us surrounded. Let's make sure we're walking slowly and staying tight together.
Antoine Gilmore! 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 Antoine Gilmore!
Behind us, y'all. There's a speech going on behind us. There's a speech going on behind us, y'all.
Yo, there's a speech!
The tree over there is where he crashed at. So we ain't moving. We blocking this shit the fuck up.
That's right. That's right.
This where we at.
That's right. We demand justice.
Justice for Antoine Gilmore. Hey y'all, can we get a couple bodies blocking traffic over here, please?
No justice, no peace. Quit your fucking job, asshole! Fuck you! Fuck you! See you at the next block, asshole!
Oh God. Well, let me talk about.
You good, man.
We came out. We came out in numbers. We had to meet. What they call them? Call them white supremacists. Call them fucking racist. Because they ain't about their community, because they don't represent this side of their community. It's those type of people that you have in your family. They ain't for your family. They're only there for convenience. So the reason why we stopping right here real quick is I want to tell you what happened when we came out here. We came down here. And these Proud Boys, these racists, attacked us. Started calling us niggas, started calling us all sorts of shit. They got their ass knocked out, rightfully so. But then I personally picked up, because the kid wasn't all there. Picked his ass up, took him to his boys, and I was like, just remember, a black person saved a white person from white people. Because our allies weren't gonna fucking have it. Black people been getting called nigga forever. It don't roll off our shoulders, but we recognize moments we should act and when we shouldn't. Our allies were hot that night. They weren't taking no lip. So what ended up happening was, Proud Boys came by and bear maced the crowd. Tried to walk away from it. That didn't happen too well for them. Then they tried to drive through the crowd with their fucking car. Then they tried to shoot at us. These same cops that are on this corner and this corner stared and watched. Let the person go. We walked down the street to this park. Another one of these Proud Boys showed up. Tried to antagonize the crowd to have an excuse to use that gun. So what happened? Once again, our allies took action.
You got that right, because if you don't stand up for something, you will fall for anything. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3,
Peace.
Just know this. It's a good argument. It's a good
good night. Get it! Get it! Antoine, go! Get it! Get it! Who's street? Who's street? Who's street? Who's street? Who's street? Who's street? Our street. 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 Oh, it's a good night. It's a good night, Frank, because y'all need to know what y'all responsible for. The ones and the ones that is not responsible, you're hiding the one that is responsible. You gotta behind your shit. Yeah, you own your shit up. Yeah, the same shit that you came and used it to protect yourself. You used it against God. Yeah. Why only got one? Why is it only one? Look at this, man. There's a man falling asleep behind the wheel. Did he get hurt? Did he get tired? Oh, he up to no good. I don't understand. But goddamn it, it's a wonderful night tonight. It's a good night. But then, when you get out there and you start your drink, don't fall behind the wheel. Don't do it. Don't do it. So you in the car, you're driving around, you got your nice dress on, you got your nice clothes on. Don't fall asleep behind the wheel when you drink. Then your iniquities will get the best of you. When these guys, these officers are supposed to protect us, they take from us. They're not here for us. Why would we need you here? Why do you need to be in now? Because we love each other. Yeah, we have problems, but we don't need to call on you.
You did not say.
Call on the Lord to do it. Got your back. Why? Because this matter is not our hands, and we need the Lord to this matter, and we need everyone to support the Lord for an innocent man dying. Share this everywhere. Please share. Antoine Gilmore. Antoine Gilmore. Antoine Gilmore. Antoine Gilmore. Antoine Gilmore. Antoine Gilmore. He was sleeping. He was sleeping. Sleeping. He was sleeping. He was sleeping. We stand together. We stand right here. If we move, then we stay. Don't come over to me. I'm not scared. I stand here. We can't be scared. A-C-A-B. I
All we want is justice for Antoine, man. He died for no reason. He died for no reason, man. We don't even know the protocol of being black, but yet you black, you standing right here. But like I said earlier, I ain't against no white people. I'm against the white people that's against me.
You better speak, brother.
You hear me? I never turn away they another brother. Yet they Gentiles to me.
Yeah.
I never turn away. I never turn away no brother that's down and out. I preach and I volunteer mediation tonight for Antoine. If you thinking I'm slipping, you thinking that the Lord is gonna leave me in the past. No, I love the Lord. The Lord loves him, and the Lord
We got some bike cops coming up that way.
For Antoine tonight, forever. We should stand for every black man that ever died on these streets.